Hey guys, how are you today? This is Barrett from Next Evolution Athletics. I hope you're having a good one. Okay, so the next segment of our prehabilitation seminars that we're going to look into is the quad. Now, before I get into this too deep, I want you to understand I'm not a massage therapist, I'm not a physiotherapist, I'm not an athletic therapist, I'm not a chiropractor, and I'm not an osteopath. Okay, I'm none of these things. I am not a rehabilitative specialist or by profession. I'm a strength and performance coach that has seen and done a lot of stuff with those professionals, and I've actually got to work hand in hand with a lot of great guys, and they've showed me so many people and girls too. Okay, so first things first, we're going to talk about the quad and how it functions. So the primary function of the quadricep is to extend the leg and stabilize the knee joint. Okay, this is super important to understand right now because in this time of coronavirus and self-isolation, a lot of us are doing in-home workouts with limited equipment, if any. Okay, so we're doing a lot of repetitive movements. The reason why I'm doing this series is so you guys and girls can have a chance to like prevent some of the issues that you may get from repetitive movements. So let's look at the quad. Okay, the quad is made up of 4 heads. It is starting from the outside and going our way in. Vastus lateralis, which is that large sweeping muscle on the outside of your leg. Then you have the rectus femoris. It's kind of like a Y, and then it joins down the center of your leg and it attaches to your patellar tendon. Okay. Then on the inside, it's called the vastus medialis. That's actually that teardrop muscle on the inside of your knee. And then you have the vastus intermedius. Now that's in between your patella and your vastus lateralis. It's kind of another knee stabilizer. Okay. So these are important to know because the muscle fibers travel in different ways. So the way the rectus femoris works, it's primarily kind of going out in a Y position, and then fibers kind of run straight down to the patellar tendon. Okay. The vastus lateralis sweeps from the center of the knee and the center of the leg out and down. And the teardrop muscle, the vastus medialis, kind of has this angle going into it, okay? And the intermedius kind of sweeps up in toward and at an angle. So generally what I do is I kind of warm the muscle up, and then I'll go straight down from hip to knee, from the outside to the inside of the knee, okay? Just to kind of warm the muscles up. But then what I'll do is I'll start from the hip and then go down toward the knee in a direction that the fibers are actually moving in the quad. So if you look at the vastus lateralis, you start going straight down, and then you kind of go this way, down toward the knee. Then do the same thing with the rectus femoris. I'll start here, go all the way down, and I'll start here, slide to the inside, and go all the way down. And then you look at the vastus medialis, I'll actually sweep down toward the knee as well. Now, there's a ton of different ways you can do this. You can do it with foam rollers, okay, lacrosse balls, gua sha, if that's what you're into. I kind of like it, but it's like Graston Light. I'll talk about that another day. But I think personally the most effective way that I find is you actually manipulate it yourself with your own hands. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, this is going to be very painful for a lot of people. Myself in particular, got super tight quads. They're always beat up. So when I do it, it actually takes me quite a long time, but I find it's the most effective. And what I generally start to do is I'll do the same thing where I'll warm up my quad myself, and then I'll actually try and find those divides in the muscles. And I'll start by separating the muscles from the divide, because my quad feels like a giant mass, and that's really not healthy. We call it piss poor tissue, really. So we have to start building it up. So I'll start actually going along the divide of the muscle and peel everything away, because those layers of fascia and the muscles are just so tight. Okay? Now, not fun, super cheap, definitely effective. So that's what I have for you today, guys. Next up, we have a few more muscle groups coming your way, probably shoulders and biceps, not too far away, guys. So stay tuned. I got more coming your way. Have a great one.